1,000 days. 3 WrestleMania main events in a row. The biggest thing in wrestling for knocking on the door of 3 years now, and the man who broke hearts at WrestleMania. The Tribal Chief has written a Hall of Fame legacy never expected beforehand. But are we here to fawn over this man? Oh no. No. We're here to end it all. What was it he said after WrestleMania again?
What'd you say earlier today? We're in the 3rd inning? Yeah, if this is baseball, we're just in the 3rd inning here, man. There's so much left to do. We've said it for a long time. We're just scratching the surface.
Well, I hate to break it to you, Roman. The game is getting faster. And by the time you'll realize it, we'll be in the bottom of the 9th. All bases loaded. Against you. But who's on those bases? And who throws the final strike? Well, why don't we find out? Let's face it, we already know the tensions are there in the Bloodline. And if you're the Tribal Chief, why wouldn't you have them? Your cousins, those closest to you, have just lost the tag team titles to the man who sent the world into raptures at the Royal Rumble and his best friend in Kevin Owens. But you're still at the top, and having taken your time away from the ring to watch the Bloodline suffer yet more defeat at Backlash, you have to take the reins back. No pun intended. Back on TV and back on SmackDown, Roman holds a special council with the Tribal Chief, and the words are let out, having taken ample time to praise himself and his performance at WrestleMania, and all he's done up to now to keep the Bloodline at the top of the wrestling industry. His attention turns to the others. Admittedly, it starts positive. Solo, the Enforcer. You've had my back more than anyone else lately, and as your Tribal Chief, I offer my thanks. You have ensured this island of relevancy stays in its grandest shape. You're more than just a cousin. You're the brother I never had. I love you, Solo. It's a shame I can't say the same about your brothers. Oh no. The gloves are coming off. There's that look in the Tribal Chief's eyes, and they're looking at you, Jimmy J. I give you the world. I opened my palms and gave you everything you needed. I put you in the place to main event WrestleMania, and what did you do? You ruined it all. You let the man who put a knife in our backs take it all away from us. You are what's wrong with the Bloodline. You are the reason Solo has to work his ass off picking up the mess his brothers leave behind. Jimmy recognizes his mistakes and apologizes to the Tribal Chief. And then there's Jay. Their history is well written, and he's standing firm. Just who the hell are you looking at, boy? Oh, you don't think I see the way you look elsewhere? You think I don't see who you're talking to backstage? I've got my eyes and ears everywhere, and I know you ain't gonna think about going anywhere else. Because if you do, here's what I'm gonna do. Solo. I'm gonna take your brother, and I'm gonna make his injury look like a scratch mark. And when he's all busted up in the hospital and being fed through a tube, I'm gonna leave a note on his casts. You wanna know what it'll say, Oos? Love, Jay. Now do the whole world a favor and acknowledge me. Jay has no choice. He has to look into the eyes of the man who threatened to cripple his own brother, his own cousin, and throw the one up. Roman has stamped his authority on the Bloodline for the world to see. The fun and games from Sammy's time here are gone. It's a madman in charge now, desperate to right the wrongs that happened at WrestleMania. And work on that quickly begins as well. With fear ingested in them, the Bloodline go on quite the streak, culminating in Solo Sikoa even winning the King of the Ring in Saudi Arabia. And at that event, yes, with the typical Bloodline helping hand, Reigns is able to overcome Bobby Lashley and retain his Undisputed Universal titles. And so we turn our focus towards London. Money in the Bank, to be precise. And after the bollocking he took on national TV, Jey Uso has been focused on what the Tribal Chief demanded of him. And after winning a triple threat match, he books himself a ticket into the prestigious Money in the Bank ladder match. And on the SmackDown before the event, the Tribal Chief is backstage with Jey when he asks if he's ready. Jey's as stoic as he's been lately, simply nodding to his Tribal Chief. Reigns gives a look to Jey and a look to Solo, saying little, but showing a lot. Reigns is testing Jey here. His loyalty to the Bloodline with it by giving him a shot at the briefcase, seemingly designed to bring Reigns down from the inside. Reigns asks Jay to prove his loyalty by winning that very briefcase, and then next week, they could chat about it. Like family. Reigns walks off, leaving Jay to ponder over his thoughts. He turns to his younger brother, but he's got nothing to say to him. What to do, Jay? Well, his time to ponder is over. It's Money in the Bank and the field is packed. LA Knight, Finn Balor, Bronson Reed, Johnny Gargano, and obviously Jey Uso. But there's just one man missing. Who could that possibly be? The constant thorn in the mind of Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes has made a quest for getting his chance back at the Tribal Chief. He overcame Brock Lesnar in Puerto Rico and has always been with the Bloodline are getting involved. Is all that stands between him and the chance to face Roman Reigns again on his own terms the right-hand man in Jey Uso? Let's see. Well, it's as brutal as ever in these affairs with weapons and bodies being laid out. Of course, we have people doing big things. For example, but it's all about getting up that ladder, not falling off it like this. Well, this field is going to start whittling down soon, but there's one thing that's remained constant, and that's Cody Rhodes. He's taken the fight to everyone, and any moment that Jey Uso seems close to taking the briefcase, there's Cody to stop him. Watching them fall, all one by one now. Reed has taken out Knight and Balor, but Gargano and Cody work together to take him out in big fashion. And there's Jey Uso. Here's the final three then. Let's get down there. Well, the field is down and it's just these men left standing, trying all they can. Super kick to Gargano. Oh, there's Cody. Cody got it to Jey. He's calling for Gargano to get up to his feet and help take down Jey. Gargano's there. One final beat onto the ladder. Jey Uso is done for. It's Gargano and Rhodes left. They give it all. Cross Rhodes, denied. Gargano sends Rhodes down, looking for the super kick. No, this time. Cross Rhodes. Rhodes is all on his own. He's climbing the ladder, and London, they're screaming him on. Up he goes. No, wait a minute. It's Solo. He's here to make sure Roman's plan goes the way he wants. He's up the ladder. But there's Cody. He's fighting him. Yes. Down goes Solo. Cody's alone now. But it's Jimmy. He's pushing the ladder. And Cody. Oh, good God. Through the ladder outside. All the bodies are down. And Jimmy, he's dragging his brother up the ladder. Jey Uso, he goes for the briefcase. Jey Uso is Mr. Money in the Bank. And again, Reigns' plan goes the way he wants it to. The Bloodline have the contract to keep Reigns' legacy safe, and he's happy to brag about it on the SmackDown after Money in the Bank too. It's a full house, and Reigns is proud of the work done by the Bloodline at Money in the Bank, especially at the dedication from Jey. He did exactly what Roman wanted him to do. That's loyalty. That's family. That's... Well, that's Cody Rhodes interrupting the promo, so that doesn't help. Anyways, here's Cody to ask again. Rematch. And again, it's Roman who laughs it away. He doesn't see what Cody's done since WrestleMania to deserve the rematch, and now it's even harder to dethrone him because they've got their insurance policy. That briefcase is their lifeline, because if Roman somehow loses his titles, then the briefcase is there to make sure the Bloodline get them right back. And, as Roman puts it, if things get a little dicey, then I've got my right-hand man right there. And you know what he'll do? He'll cash in that briefcase, he'll make it a triple threat, and then he lays down right there for his tribal chief. Wait a minute. Reigns went through all that effort to get the briefcase on Jey just to screw him when a moment comes around? What kind of hazing is this? What desperation will the tribal chief sink in order to keep that over 1,000-day reign going? Jey is almost furious by what he hears, and he has to hold himself back from getting in Reigns' face. Cody jumps on this, telling the tribal chief. Are you really sure about that? Because I'm looking at Jay, and he looked like he wanted to rip your head off then. Face it, tribal chief. You're losing your own men from within. If it ain't me, it'll be Jay. Tribal chief, your walls are caving in from the inside. I just want to be the one to bring the hammer down onto it and finish the story. And it seems as though something stuck within Roman in that moment. He looks to Jay. Is this true? Do you dare stand against your tribal chief? Jay is silent, looking to his brother, but not to Roman after what he just heard. Why would he have anything to say to that man? Roman turns his way back to Cody and isn't intent in his eyes now. You want to start a war in my own family? You want to rip my family apart the same way your daddy did with yours? There's a reason it's my family at the top of wrestling and not yours. Because I know how to lead. I know how to feed my family. I know how to be the leader this family needs. Everything your daddy never did. You want to make your little story come true? Fine. Next week, you win my match and you get your rematch. You gotta go through 1, 2, 3. Run the gauntlet, Cody. Be the man your father couldn't be. Well, if this wasn't personal before, it is now. Cody, you got it all to do. What a moment this is for Cody, to chase the rematch he has longed for. Jimmy Uso is out first and he's here to soften up the American Nightmare while Reigns watches on from the back. Jimmy stayed loyal to Reigns, but he can't live up to his side of the bargain. Crossroads! And it's time to bring out the next Bloodline member. Now, the muscle is here, and Solo is proven to be a tough match for Cody. He's beaten him once, but Solo is making sure it won't happen again. Let's take it down there. Solo showing why he's Reigns' muscle tonight. Jay's meant to be the last one out, but he might not even be needed here. Solo, Samoan drop. But Cody kicks out. Solo's trying to put the final pieces together now though. He's got Cody down and nails him with the hip attack. Is this where it all ends for Cody? Is this where the story ends? Samoan spike, Cody counters. Roll up. Cody got no 2 count, but he's got Solo. Crossroads. Cody covers, and he's got him. There's just one man left, the insurance policy himself. Jay is coming out now and... Oh, come on! This isn't right! Do something about this, ref! Jay is taking his sweet time, but it looks like Solo is expecting him to jump in there and get involved. Wait, Kevin Owens, standing as Solo! Owens is taking out the trash, but was enough done to Cody? Jay is entering the ring. He's eyeing up Cody, but look backstage, Reigns is screaming for Jay to hurry up. Here he goes, super kick. No, crossroad. Cody picks him up, and a second. He's looking to the ramp. This one has your name on it, Roman. 3 crossroads. Cody Rhodes is going to SummerSlam. Jey Uso took too long, and now the insurance policy is the reason Cody Rhodes has a chance to finish the story. Well, I'll be damned. Cody did it. What a gutsy showing, and we're on again. But it ain't over just yet. The Bloodline strikes again, and with Roman directing traffic, Reigns stands tall on the night. And there's a damning statement from Reigns to follow. You want to be the man your daddy couldn't? It's alright, Cody. After SummerSlam, the Bloodline can fill that gap. You know how your story will end. With your little girl acknowledging me as your tribal chief. It's okay, Cody. I can be your daddy. Sickening. And as Jay stands by their side, Reigns gives him a glare of pure evil and walks on by. Or does he? What the hell is going on? SummerSlam is right around the corner, and the insurance policy just got laid out. What are we in for on that night? Well, on the final SmackDown before the event, we find out a little more. Jey Uso is interviewed backstage, alone. When asked about last week, Jey is about to speak his mind, but along comes that little rat, Heyman. And with something spoken into his ear, it all changes. I failed my tribal chief, and I deserve my punishment. I acknowledge you, Roman, and I won't lay you down tomorrow. This briefcase, this family, and after tomorrow, Cody Rhodes and his family will all acknowledge you. Come on, Jey, speak your mind. We can read between the lines, but Jey isn't allowed to say it. Backed into a corner once again, and SummerSlam arrives. Just before the big match, Roman and Jey are speaking backstage. Roman wants his absolute loyalty confirmed to him again, to which Jey has no choice but to acknowledge. Reigns says whatever happens out there, he's family. He loves him. And he knows if the moment comes, Jey will do the right thing for the whole world. And Roman will thank him for it. Let's see. Man, oh man, this is even bigger than it was at WrestleMania. And it's got us all on edge. Roman is in his element, being booed out of the arena before the match can even begin. And with the match well underway, they're giving it their all. Cody's learned from WrestleMania. He knows the mistakes to avoid and the tricks to ensure he doesn't fall into again. And he's starting early with it. Get it out the way! But it opens up for Roman. 2 count for now, though. This match is only heating up, which means it's booth time. Cody made a big decision and it's costing him now. Reigns has absolutely taken control of the match as Cody been through too much on the way here. We're finding out. Reigns wants a Superman punch. But there's no one home. Cody cutter! Cody's calling the whole world behind him. He wants the crossroads. Reigns though, counter, spear! Cody kicks out. Reigns, he's calling for Solo to take action here. There's a steel chair entering the ring. Reigns has got in his hand, and the ref is distracted by Heyman. Cody counters though. Crossroads onto the chair. He throws it out. Another. And oh no! Solo with the spike. Not again. Spear. Damn it! Yes! Cody kicks out! Roman is beside himself. He's talking to himself in the corner. What is he thinking? Oh wait, Cody! Crossroads for the title! Kick out by Roman! And both men are down now. Heyman, he's making the call backstage. He's trying to get Jey out here. Heyman and Solo have gone looking for him. And here he is, over the barricade. He's in the ring. He's thinking it over. He's doing it. Jey is cashing in. It's a triple threat match for the Undisputed title. This is it. The moment we've all waited for. The moment the iconic reign finally comes to an end. But how does it happen? Well, here we go. Jey throws Cody to the outside. He's looking over at Roman. What is he gonna do here? Roman, he's getting up. and he's calling for him to follow their game plan. Jay, don't do it. No! He's laying down for Roman. The cover. Cody breaks it up. He's ready to finish the story. He's keeping Roman down, and the fresh Jay is in. Super kick. Cody's down, and Jay is looking. He doesn't know what to do. The crowd is chanting for Jay to do it. Come on, Jay. He's letting Roman cover him in the count. Cody kicks out again. Roman, though, he's directing traffic. He's telling Jay to go up top. He wants the splash. Cody counters. Cody counter to Jay. Superman punch. Forget about it. Pedigree. Kick out. Wait a minute, though. Backstage, the Bloodline, they're locked in the locker room. They're stuck in there. Jay and Roman, they're gonna have to do this alone. Back in the ring now. Cody, he's looking forward. Crossroads. Oh, but Jay breaks it up with a super kick. He's up top, and he hits the splash. He's looking at Roman, telling him to hit the spear. I can't believe it. The story will be finished tonight. And it will be in the fashion no one wanted to witness. Cody, get ready to call Roman your daddy. Roman is in the corner. It's time to close the book. Here comes the spear. Jey Uso hit Roman with the super kick. This arena just burst into life. Do it, Jey. He throws Cody out. To the top! Uso splash! The cover! It's over! Jey Uso is the undisputed Universal Champion! Sometimes the story doesn't end the way you want it to. But that doesn't mean the ending isn't what you wanted. From start to finish, Jey Uso is always involved with Roman Reigns. He put the tribal chief on his throne. It was only right, but he was the one who kicked him off. The table has a new head standing on it. The new WWE Undisputed Universal Champion. Acknowledge him.